Welcome back. We are joined by 2017 and 2018 U.S. Open champion Brooks Koepka. Brooks, how does it feel to be back at the U.S. Open, and talk a little bit about your front nine playing on the course so far?
Yeah, it's always good to be back U.S. Open. You know it's going to be tough. I like that. Um, I like scores at somewhat around even par. It's going to be difficult. You got to drive the ball well. Rough's pretty tough, and it's only going to get tougher because I'm sure they won't cut it. But golf course is good. It's kind of weird. Got a couple blind shots, but other than that, it's a great golf course. Fun golf course to play. So it should be a good week.
We're going to take one from the WebEx. When you look back at winning back-to-back U.S. Open championships, obviously it's rare. A few years removed, do you understand how tough that was to do, and just reflect on that a bit?
Yeah, I know how tough it is. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, my buddies were talking to me the other day. I mean, I've lost the last 4 U.S. Opens I've played. I've lost to 4 people, which is pretty cool. That's pretty special. But yeah, I mean, I love this event. This event's always been good to me. So hopefully play well this week.
Right here on my right.
So getting away from just the back-to-back wins for you at this tournament, what does it take to win the U.S. Open?
A lot of discipline. Whether that means laying up off tees just to hit fairways, missing in the correct spots, not being suckered into any pin locations, whether even though it might be a go yardage for you or anything like that, but you just got to be disciplined, stay kind of always in that moment, never get you're going to make a bunch of bogeys, try not to make a double bogey. That's always been my big goal in majors is if you never make a double bogey out here, you're doing all right. And you get out of trouble, get back in position, and that's the key to U.S. Opens.
And obviously, aside from the golf you played, congrats on your wedding. This is your first major tournament back since that. Is that kind of a relief to have that behind you and to be back focusing on golf entirely and maybe not planning that out?
Jenna did all the planning for that, so I just I gave my opinion when necessary, but she did a hell of a job. So congrats to her on planning that, because it was really cool. I know everybody that was a part of it had a blast, and as did we. So, but yeah, it's nice to be back playing. I mean, anytime you can go play a major championship, I'm pretty excited, pretty locked in.
And how does it feel to come back to this tournament?
Like I said, I love it, man. It's a tough test. I don't like these 25 under, where you got to shoot 60 every round just to compete. I like it when it's a battle. So that's kind of more my style.
We're going to go to Rex on the right.
Bit of an unknown, this golf course. What would you compare it to anything major championship-wise that you guys have played in?
I don't know. It's kind of tough because I've only played 9. So maybe if I saw the back, it might be a little bit easier to kind of compare it to another golf course. But, I mean, it's typical U.S. Open from what I've seen on just the front. But we'll see.
And how do you feel? Do you think you're close to 100%, 80%?
I feel good. I feel fine. So just excited to go play, go tee it up, and it's a major.
Go to Steve on your left.
Brooks, I asked you this at the PGA Championship. Sorry to repeat myself, but you've played once since the Masters. You got married. Have you played enough to be informed to win this week?
Yeah, I've practiced enough. I haven't played tournament golf. Yeah, it was, the only one was a PGA, but I can take time off and still come back and win. It's not an issue if I grind like I have. Obviously the wedding week I didn't play or practice, but I got back into it right after. And Rick came down, spent 4 days at Medalist, 4 or 5 days or 4 days with him at Medalist, just grinding, making sure everything is where it needs to be. And I like where my game's at.
And what do you think about when you know that only 4 players in the last 4 U.S. Opens have beaten you?
I wish it was less.
We're going to go here on your right to the Boston Globe.
Hi, Brooks. You mentioned you played the front 9. Do you plan on getting out to the back 9, or what else is on the agenda before Thursday?
Yeah, today, the same thing I do every major, just play 9 holes every day. Don't want to tire myself out, see enough of the golf course where you can kind of put all your attention into, those 9 holes, because it is long. These practice rounds aren't exactly fun with 3.5 hours for 9 holes, waiting for 5 minutes on every shot. But just play 9, go see the back later today, probably play around noon or so.
We're going to go Lavner on your right.
Brooks, is there a reason you've only played twice since the match play?
I've had a lot of other stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, look, golf's great and all, I love it, but at the same time, I got other stuff I got to do. The wedding was a big thing, but just taking care of my body, making sure I'm 100% right. Like I said, the wedding was a big thing too. So now it's over with, I can go play golf.
And secondly, obviously Chase played last week, first live event. What do you make of the current landscape? It seems the two tours are kind of fracturing the game at the top level.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're both. I mean, Liv's trying to make a big push for golf, and look, I mean, I love my brother. I support him in anything he does. It's family. That's I'll always love and support him. So whatever he does, it's I'm cheering for him.
We're going to go to Stephanie here on your left.
Why have you decided to stay on the PGA Tour, and is that a permanent decision?
I mean, there's been no other option to this point. So where else are you going to go?
Live.
I mean, as of last week, that's it. I wasn't playing last week, so I'm here. I'm here at the U.S. Open. I'm ready to play U.S. Open. So, and I think it kind of sucks too. Y'all are throwing this black cloud over the U.S. Open, and I mean, it's one of my favorite events, and I don't know why you guys keep doing that, but the more legs you give it, the more you keep talking about it.
Well, then sorry to ask another question about it, but not sorry enough not to do that. In some ways, it seems like they're offering something that would appeal to you. You're a guy who, really gets up for the majors, really loves the majors. At the moment, it seems like it would be an opportunity to play less in between the majors and still play the majors. What is that attractive to you, or do you prefer your current setup?
I mean, I can come out here and play as little weeks as I want. I choose my own schedule regardless what tour I play. I can come out here. I haven't played. I've played match play, Augusta, PGA, and this one, so I can play as little as I want.
Right here.
Brooks, what do you expect from the Boston crowd this weekend, and what's it like to be back in this area that loves golf to compete on a massive tournament like this they haven't seen in a long time?
Yeah, it's good, man. I love it up here. I got a bunch of my friends are up here. I spend a bunch of time up in this area too, so it's nice to be back. I mean, I love Boston. It's one of the best arguably one of the best sporting towns in America. So, they're going to be loud, rowdy, and I seem to do all right when it's like that. In New York, I do just fine. Played all right here, and I love it, man.
We're going to go to Keith on the right.
Did Chase say anything about his experience over there at London? With the
I haven't talked to him. I mean, I watched a little bit of it. Just we had it on when we were practicing, playing 18 holes. We had it on the phone. All I was doing was just listen for when I heard his name, just to watch him, see how he's doing.
Right here on my right.
Brooks, is there a figure at which you would swap tours? Does that exist? Is it as simple as that?
I haven't given it that much. I mean, I haven't given it that much thought.
Really?
I don't understand. I'm trying to focus on the U.S. Open, man. Like, I legitimately don't get it. I'm tired of the conversations. I'm tired of all this stuff. Y'all, like I said, y'all are throwing a black cloud on the U.S. Open. I think that sucks. I actually do feel bad for him for once.
Right.
Because it's a situation. Like, we're here to play, and you're talking about some event that happened last week.
Well, there's events going to be going on now for the next foreseeable future.
I know, but you can't drive a car looking in the rearview mirror, can you?
Wouldn't have thought so.
Anything else? Thanks, Brooks.
Thanks.
Have a good one.